Good afternoon, I'm Brett Bagansky. If you're just joining us, a windstorm is blowing across the Sunflower State. We are talking about wind gusts reaching 50, even 60 miles an hour. However, the wind could get as strong as 80 miles per hour in some areas. We have the KSN team across Kansas covering everything that you need to know. We have meteorologist Ronell Williams, who is tracking the wind from the Storm Track 3 Weather Center. Meteorologist Erica Page will join us live from Storm Tracker 3. And our very own Hunter Funk is live at Eisenhower National Airport with a look at how the wind is affecting the flights. But first, we're going to give you a look around our entire state. We're going to start in southwest Kansas, specifically in Garden City. We have been monitoring this for the last few hours. You see the dust really flying around the area. It almost looks like there's going to be a snowstorm in the area. That's not snow. You don't need to adjust your TV. That is just the wind and the dust flying up in this area. A little debris on our Skyview camera here. And just to give you another idea of how this is, another look at the storm and the dust in Garden City. Our storm tracker DUSTIN HESSMAN took this video. You can just hear the wind roaring and you can see the corn stubble just flying around. So let's move on here a little bit farther east in Dodge City. Once again, completely covered. Almost looks worse now with the view as we move east into the area in Dodge City. Just another reason why this is a big deal. So let's move on to the northwest part of our area. This is in Colby. It's a little bit clearer in this area, but you could still see the wind shaking, our camera shaking, Skyview camera over there. So let's head east on I-70. This is in Salina. A little bit different of a view, but very similar to what we just saw in Colby. But as that storm just keeps moving through, you could probably safely assume that it's going to look kind of like Garden City and Colby right now. And then we're going to end our journey in Hutchinson. It almost looks pretty clear once you compare everything, relatively speaking. But as you can see, the clouds over here are moving fast, and at times the wind is, of course, shaking our Skyview camera. So let's bring in meteorologist Ronell Williams again. The big question: how long is this going to last? When is it going to stop? And this is something, the wind, certainly nothing to be trifled with.
Yeah, you know what? Even though winds were pretty gusty earlier this morning, Brett, as a lot of us were waking up, it looks like things really started to pick up right when we got into that mid-morning time frame. And because that wasn't that long ago, we've still got the rest of the afternoon all the way into the early part of the evening. Checking out our active weather alerts, got high wind warnings remaining in effect all the way through 9 p.m. this evening, well after sundown. And once we get into the overnight, that's when things should start to calm down and lighten up. But until then, take a look at some of these gusts that we're dealing with right now. Up to 63 in Elkhart, 62 in Garden City, 48 in Hutch, up to 55 right now in Wichita. And actually had a gust not too long ago out of Sharon Springs up to around 82, 83 miles an hour. So these are some gnarly winds that we're dealing with right now. And heading west into where we have some of those stronger wind speeds, we do have Storm Tracker 3 with Erica Page in the meteorologist Erica Page in the passenger seat, keeping an eye on things. Erica, of course, I'm sure you're getting kind of knocked around a little bit, but are you also dealing with some of that dust where we're getting reports of that as well?
Yeah, we are definitely dealing with a little bit of that dust, Ronell, because especially if you're on some of these county roads, and we'll show you what we're seeing from Storm Tracker 3. Here we are on Northeast 40th Avenue, so this is just to the north of Pratt. You can see if there are any cars that are moving by, it does reduce your visibility just for the fact that we are seeing a lot of that dust being kicked up. The ground has been very dry, so there's really not a lot of moisture to hold any of that dust in place. And if you're near any of these more rural areas where we have a lot of that farmland, there's a lot of crop debris that's being lofted into the air as well. We've noticed a lot of the semis on some of these area roadways as we've been traveling west of Wichita towards the Pratt area that have taken their time, started to slow down, or even been pulling off on some of those gas stations that are along the sides of the road because it's just simply too gusty to be out and about. Winds we just measured here in Storm Tracker, we're coming in out of the south at about 42 miles per hour. That was the latest gust that we were able to clock here from Storm Tracker 3. So again, we'll continue to monitor these conditions. It's one of those days, honestly, if you do not have to be outside, probably best you just stay indoors. The winds are going to be picking up here in the Pratt area as we continue on through the rest of this afternoon. So it is something that we are going to continue to monitor here from Storm Tracker 3. Live from Storm Tracker 3, meteorologist Erica Page, KSN News 3.
Erica, thank you for that. We're going to check in with you in just a little bit. If you're just joining us, that strong wind is wreaking havoc on the power lines and even the power poles. And we found this one just leaning near 21st and I-135. So the fire department is there right now monitoring this situation. You know, it appears that the wind also knocked down some other power poles. We just got an update. Evergy is reporting around 3,200 outages in this service area. About a third of them are in the Wichita area. Midwest Energy, which serves a large portion of central and northwest Kansas, is reporting about 700 outages at this very moment. So most of them are going to be in the Goodland and Colby areas. And the wind is also making travel potentially dangerous. KSN's Hunter Funk is live at Eisenhower National Airport. Hunter, how much of an impact is the wind having on arrivals and departures?
Brett, yeah, Kansas winds are really shining through. Just before the noon hour, Eisenhower Airport here, we're out on the tarmac, reporting about 50-mile-per-hour gusts. And that noon to 3 hours is what they're expecting to be the worst. Now, Garden City is another area that had ended up canceling their flights. So maintenance crews say be sure to check your airlines or even the airport websites to make sure everything is good to go. Live from Eisenhower Airport, Hunter Funk, KSN News 3.
Always some great advice, Hunter Funk. Check your flight before you head out there. Thank you. So with the wind this strong, state troopers are recommending that you just, as you kind of heard earlier, just stay home. But you do have to go out. Troopers said, slow down. Give yourself plenty of time to get where you need to go. And they also said don't linger next to semis.
And what you don't want to get caught up around high-profile vehicles. So pass vehicles as quickly and legally as you can, those high-profile vehicles, and just stay away from them, because we're, in these type of situations, we do see a lot of semis blown over.
Just quite a look right now. And Trooper HILEMAN said if you do pass a big rig, make sure you keep a firm grip on your steering wheel, because a wind gust could hit you once you end up passing. And another danger on the road, blowing dust. In fact, the National Weather Service issued dust storm warnings for parts of western Kansas. So what you're seeing right now is video from a KDOT camera on I-70 near Goodland. You saw that from our Skyview camera. So if you come across one, the best thing to do is slow down and turn on your lights.
If you get to a point in that dust storm where you just cannot see anything and you're too scared to drive, it's okay to pull over, turn your hazard lights on, gently slow down, go towards the shoulder, the outside shoulder.
So he said the best thing to do is get off the highway and get your car into the grass if that's possible. And if you can, turn off your hazard lights so other drivers don't get confused on where that road is. And if you suffer from allergies, today may be bad for you outside. A Wichita pediatrician said the wind is kicking up not only sand, but dirt, and then even pollen. The doctor recommends staying indoors, but if you do have to go out, there are a few things that you can do to help yourself breathe a little better.
Make sure that you are taking your medicines as prescribed by your physician, and of course, wear a mask. It can help reduce the amount of microparticles that are getting deep down into your lungs.
Dr. Siri said once you go inside, take a shower if you can, but if you can't, blow your nose or flush it out with saline to get all those particles out. And the fire danger is extremely high today, and if a fire gets started, it has the fuel to spread, and it's going to spread fast. So not only is the wind strong, but the humidity is low. And to make matters worse, we haven't seen rain in a few weeks. Fire departments in the Kansas Forest Service are on high alert. Firefighters are ready to jump into action when they get the call, but there are some things you can do to prevent fires.
If people can just be extremely diligent and, making sure that even things like if you're pulling a trailer, making sure that chains aren't dragging along the road, that's going to cause sparks.
He also said, do not throw cigarette butts outside. Governor Laura Kelly is also keeping a close eye on the fire danger.